Hello everyone. My apologies for the past 23 minutes I've been talking to myself. I thought the machine had actually gone live, so I was already talking. I've done analysis on Euro USD. I've done analysis on. We've talked about Bitcoin. I've talked about Bitcoin alone. So I'm feeling like my heart is broken from all the noise I've made for over 20 minutes plus without actually being live. So, okay. Let's get started one more time. Apologies for last week. We did not manage to actually do our live sessions on Thursday and Friday. We had some hiccups that led to that, but everything is fixed. As you can see, we are back at it. We are going to make some good money off this week. As I was discussing, maybe I just start over again from Euro USD. I had a nice sell positions last week. They hit my take profit, my targets. Now this week, definitely it's going to be different. Maybe we're going to get even better positions, better entries, and maximize on our targets, on our profits. Yeah. On the daily time frame, we can definitely see Euro USD has been making lower lows and lower highs for the longest time now. Yeah. And from what is going on right now, we're still in a very strong bearish direction. I already talked about the NFPA impact that we had earlier this last week, towards the end of last week, that really affected the markets. When it came down to gold, I saw gold had such a nice push towards the downside. On Euro USD, we are seeing prices definitely continuing towards the downside. We're seeing a nice break of structure, a nice retest, and we're definitely looking forward towards the continuation of the shorts. Remember, Euro USD is still very much far, or is still far away from the next target, since it's all the way down here, if I might say. It's all the way down here, so we are having quite a large room for play when it comes down to Euro USD. Remember this on the daily time frame. As we come down to a H4 time frame, we are seeing price tending to give us even more confluences, since we are seeing price breaking or trying to break this small wedge. This being now a complex reversal, since we are seeing the break of this previous high. Price definitely trying to go above the previous high, but not breaking the structural high up there, now creating now this kind of nice strong, or we might call it a strong fake out. Yeah, now we're seeing a break below this wedge, and a continuation towards the downside would be such a nice position. Okay, now when it comes down to Euro USD, maybe we can just plot out the best target areas we can take it from, or we can take it to, remembering we do like our positions. So since I already done this analysis, I'm already in the loop on what to expect. Nice break below structure, nice continuation towards the downside. If you go to our H4 time frame, definitely we are even going to find more reasons as to why we have to short, or we have to continue with the shorts. Our Fibonacci levels are definitely showing us a nice push towards the downside, nice exhaustion towards that 8.2, and we are looking forward to that continuation at least towards 27, negative 27. A nice 50 pip move down would be nice. I'm going to execute this position, and we're going to see where it takes us. So let me just execute this position really quick. taking Euro USD shorts all the way to around 1.50111 is a nice take profit area. Take up the position, guys. Very nice target area as you continue to take it towards the downside, maybe all the way to down there. Maybe you can just check on our Fibonacci extension that gives us precisely where we should be taking our trade to. Maybe towards even 1479 is a nice take profit area. So definitely that is going to be my final target at around 78. Since I already take my usually I take my positions around 14, the one position. Okay, so yes, I've already executed my position. Now we are in. Let's see how Euro USD plays out. But either way, it's a nice position. We've talked about Bitcoin. It already hit our first target at 52,000, pushed all the way to around 60,000, around 60,000 USD. This being a very strong move for the cryptocurrencies. As we all know, we are all moving towards the digital direction. We've seen Bitcoin and other cryptos coming up very quick in the industry, where we had already analyzed this position around here. We took the position, we took a few positions in there all the way to 52,000. After 52,000, I've not yet gotten into a new position, but my last target is at 64,000, where I'm having my final Fibonacci extension, final Fib extension 1 at 64,000, which is my best target. My last, not even best, my best target taking area is around 61.8. But my last target taking area is around 1 when it comes down to placing my Fibonacci extension. So this is a strong move. We're definitely going to see a break above 64k when it comes down to Bitcoin, managing to recover the losses we incurred back in February, March, April and May, because we saw the drop starting off at around April. Yeah, so definitely we are seeing more momentum push towards the upside. We are still going to see Bitcoin rise above its previous yearly highs, which are around 64,000 or 65,000 USD per Bitcoin. We also touched a bit on gold. We actually realized that we were having price. We had this strong NFP move that actually gave us a strong NFP on Friday when it came down to gold. Very risky, since we are seeing a push above and then immediately we see price dropping all the way back to structure low. So gold, we're seeing a lot of consolidation when it comes down to gold. I'm not really a fan on the consolidating pairs, especially when it comes to gold, because you never know what happens. We might see a spike up and then a drop, or just a strong drop. So I just like taking the position after the strong momentum push to the downside and then a retracement. We also talked about GBP CAD last week. It finally broke the previous lows, also broke the previous demand level. Now we might see an exhaustion back to either the demand and the resistance level, and the continuation towards the downside. So as we await that, GBP CAD took out 2 positions on break even, 1 position on stop loss, but we had other beautiful positions within the week. GBP AUD, we have discussed it. It looked very beautiful, where we are having the creation of higher lows, higher highs and higher lows, and then finally we are seeing a break of the trend, where we're seeing a break of the previous higher low, previous higher low, creating the first low, and then an exhaustion or a pullback, managing to retest the higher low. We are also seeing a pattern being created, where we are seeing a nice head and shoulder pattern being created on GBP CAD, GBP AUD, where we're having the first shoulder, the head, final shoulder, and then a continuation towards the downside. We're having some sort of one bigger shoulder than the other. But the best kind of entry is waiting for price to exhaust first before the continuation towards the downside. So we're definitely waiting for a nice BRE, break, retest, and enter. So we've seen the break, now we're waiting for the retest for us to continue taking the position all the way to the downside. So just be careful on this position, current position. You're going to enjoy some nice profits from GBP CAD, and GBP CAD. AUD, sorry, I don't know why I'm obsessed with GBP CAD at this moment. We're also seeing Euro AUD or Euro JPY, sorry, pushing very high, very fast. The other pair being was it? Wasn't you? Yeah. So definitely this was not that big of a live, since I had already done a live previously. So I was expecting I would be done at around now. So if you have any question, any comment, any suggestion, you would leave it in the chat box. Since this was a very short live session, we're definitely going to have another long one on Thursday and Friday. This week we are all available, all systems go. So just enjoy the road as we progress forward. Keep your eye on GBP AUD. Definitely going to take a position from there. Also having your Euro USD pair or Euro USD, having your Euro USD as the only position we've taken up today. So stay safe, guys. See you guys next time. The king is